Yeah, all right. So we'll do about 5 to 10 minutes of questions. Okay? Does that seem good? All right. So who's got the first question? All right.
How much do the instruments cost?
Various. The bowls are the most expensive. These are part of a set of 7. And this style of bowl right here, brand new, goes about $2,000 for 7 of them. Yeah, so you don't want to break these. I've recently broken one, and they're not that cheap to replace, but not as expensive. Okay. The gongs themselves, because they're actually hand hammered by people, depending on the size and where they come from, depends on their cost. So this right here is a 30-inch gong, about 2.5 feet. So this ranges anywhere from about $400 to about $950, depending on who makes it and where you find it and where it comes from. Okay. As far as the didgeridoo, it just depends on the type of wood. If it's one of a kind, if it's mass-produced, it could be anywhere from 100 to over a few thousand. And then hand drums usually vary as well, from 100 to be over a few hundred as well.
Do you improvise, or you make up a song?
As far as what we did?
Yeah.
Yes, it was all spontaneous and in the moment. Everything we did today was just what we felt in the moment. We went with our feelings, our gut intuition, and just what we kind of felt we should have done to give you the best kind of experience. The only structure to this was just the order we used everything. But other than that, when you do use this kind of stuff, and the way we just showed for you, you have to be open to the moment and kind of feel how you're supposed to use it and how you're supposed to move throughout everything. Okay, so you have to trust in your instincts when you use this stuff.
Are the bowls heavy?
They can be, yes. Because this is, you got to remember, this is it's actually stone and glass. 99% quartz crystal, and then another 1% of glass, so they can be heavy.
And what kind of furs are on the drum?
What kind of furs? This one right here, usually on this style of drum, you use cow skin. So this is actually cowhide, so it would actually be fur from cow or calf. Anybody else? Any questions?
When you hit the vibrates, didn't you say you didn't...
The didgeridoo?
Yeah, wasn't that custom made?
Yes. This one was actually specially made just for me, so this is one of a kind. From a friend who lives up in Lee, New Hampshire. Now, this comes from a local tree. Is anybody familiar with the white birch? Okay. So, what I recently found out is that the white birch has a lot of sacred uses to a lot of sacred cultures, especially Native Americans, the Wiccans, the pagans, and there's a lot of healing uses that this tree represents as well. Okay.
Do you play at, do this for, a lot of schools and things?
Yep, we do this in various places. We go into various facilities. Yep.
How much does the didgeridoo weigh?
How much does it weigh? I'm going to say maybe about 10 pounds, give or take. Anybody else? Any questions?
How much would that actually be?
This one, this was given to me as a gift by my buddy Joe, who's here with me, and he won't tell me how much he paid for it. So I'm willing to bet, because this is a one of a kind and because of what it takes to make something like this from scratch, it was a good amount. So, any other questions? No?
Do you know how to make a gong?
No. But I know how to purchase one. I know how to play it and have fun. So, any other questions? Any other questions?
How did that get so shiny?
This?
No, the didgeridoo.
Oh, the didgeridoo? Because it's actually polyurethane that was put on it as a finish.
Do you practice at your house, or do you have things
Yep, I practice and then I play alongside other people, and then when I do this, I use it too. Yep. Anybody else? You want to hit the gong? Alright, I'll hit the gong a couple times for you.
No.
You ready?
No, then I'm dental.
No, just... Let's see, it's very subtle. So I go 2 on each side. And see how it builds naturally? And I'm not striking it that hard. I'm just going consistently back and forth. 2 hits on each side. Then maybe in the middle. sound is naturally going to build and get louder and louder. Okay?
To work with that long thing?
The didgeridoo?
Yeah, the didgeridoo. Does it take like, you know how like...
It takes practice. Because you've got to be able to do something called circular breathing, where if you probably heard me, I was sniffing in through my nose while I was still breathing and making the sound. So you've got to be able to take air in through your nose, sniff in while you're just pushing the air out with just your mouth. And some people, it takes some weeks to months, some people it takes years. It just depends on how determined you are with practicing it. It's a technique that's hard to grasp at first, but just like when you ride your bike, once you have it, you have it. Okay?
How long did it take you?
Just over a month. Practicing almost every day and watching videos on the internet to see how the technique is broken down step by step to practice and get it done. Yeah. Sometimes a gong could be used to announce if somebody of importance was entering an area. Gongs have been used to be like an alarm to say if there was trouble or danger. Well, let's say there was a big storm or a mudslide, or if there was some trouble in like a village, so they would strike the gong. And then other times gongs are used to relax and meditation and for healing. Anybody else? All right. So you guys want me to show you the bowls one more time?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll do each one real quick. You just want to listen, okay? And then I'll show you how I use my voice to tone with them. Felt-tipped striker. It just has felt on the outside. Okay, so one more. Did you do one more time? Sure. All right, ready? pleasure coming here today, and hopefully we'll be back again. So thank you. Thank you. Huh? All right, I'll strike the gong one more time, and then that'll be it. Ready?
I thought it was a fantastic thing to experience, and my kids enjoyed it, and they're 6 and 7 year olds. So.
And it was just a really good chance to come in here and share this with kids in the school and give an experience that not many people are aware that you can have and that exists to help us go a little bit further inside ourselves and be more calm and relaxed and just be at ease, especially with a lot of times we're not at ease inside our heads, like a bunch of pinballs running around crazy in a machine. So
especially really around this time of year, it was perfect. Even as the horn was blowing and the kids were walking in, you could see that that energy had, it was relaxed as they were walking in. You know, you could see a difference even as they came from out in the hallway into this room.
So you noticed a difference instantly. How does that make you feel?
Pretty good. Pretty good. That we had the chance to come in here and share this with more people that don't know this way of life and how to relax.
Something we all need to do more often.
Would you suggest that Josh come back again, Josh and Joe, and do
would.
this for you again?
Yeah, definitely.
Excellent.
And
Excellent.
then just the surprised looks on people's faces and like, what are they doing? What is that? It's usually the bowls. It's the bowls that get people every time.
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. Beautiful sounds.
So, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And it was an honor to
Nice
share
meeting
this.
you.
Thank you.
Do you want me to?
Go
I'm so
ahead.
sorry. Didn't you? All right. Hello, I'm Michelle Tampella. I'm the principal at Winsor Hill School, and today we had soundscapers come in for our Healthy School Day, and they did a phenomenal performance. They brought in some musical instruments, and for a Healthy Day, we wanted to promote not just the physical part of being healthy, but what soundscapers help the children do is they learned that it's just not our physical health that we're working with, but also our mental health. And soundscapers educationally taught students all about the different drums and techniques, as well as letting them know relaxation and practicing some techniques is also part of being healthy. When going into their assembly, the students were just totally engaged. As I walked in, I would love to have them like that all the time. They were just at peace. It was amazing to see the transformation of usually what happens in our assemblies, and the students were just totally engaged and loving what soundscapers were doing for them. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. And once again, it was just an honor to come into your school and show the kids a different side of being healthy and fit through internal work as far as dealing with stress management, anger management, and negativity, and having the chance to expose people to the crystal bowls, the didgeridoo, the gong, in ways that most aren't aware actually exist, and how you can experience them in a much more relaxing, meditative way. So.
And we would love to have you back, and we would even love to have you do something special for our staff and faculty, because I know they enjoyed it too as the adults. I think it's important. So thank you.
Thank you. And what were maybe some of the biggest benefits that the kids gained from it?
I think it was just totally new knowledge for them. I don't think that they thought of relaxation and some of those things as part of being healthy. Usually our healthy days, we're jumping around, it's first aid, but knowing that some of those calming effects can actually have benefits across the board for them, I think that they enjoyed that. And the fact that you educationally brought in about the different musical instruments, I think that's totally foreign to them. They're so used to just your basic guitars and drums. Seeing that, how you use those instruments to create that kind of effect on them, I think that was really beneficial for them. That's something that they don't get to see every day.
Well, thank you for having us. And I know my partner Joe Hayes is also thankful that we were able to come in. And so yeah, folks, came into school, we had a good time, and that's what it's about. And for just a little bit of time, everybody who experienced what we had to share forgot about their own issues, and all the outside world went away for just a little bit, and we were together as a group. So, Soundscapers drumming, find us on Facebook. And so that's pretty much it. And we're available for all sorts of functions and personal sessions, group sessions, and we go everywhere. So that's it. So thank you. And thank you.
Thank you.